Hello everybody and welcome back to Mazysgarden. Air signs. I have a message for you. If you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or North Node, this may resonate for you. If this resonates for you and you don't have air signs in those placements, but maybe you have them in different placements, or maybe you don't have air sign placements at all, but this resonates and the message is still for you. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, I'm just going to do a quick shuffle. Life has been so busy lately, and I'm trying to keep up. Does anybody else feel that way? Comment below. Let me know. How are you guys feeling? I need to start doing the lives again. I miss talking to you guys and interacting with you guys. So that needs to start happening. I just don't know when. Again, I'm so busy. It's crazy. All right. Between work, school, personal life, home life. So crazy. All right. All right, Spirit. For my air signs. Oh, guys, also, if this doesn't resonate with you, please go check the other signs of your chart. This will have an extended. In the extended, we are going to check extra. We're going to clarify the bottom half of the message. We are going to get oracle messages and some charmed messages. Okay? All right, guys. Let's see what happens here. Spirit, for my air signs. For Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for the air signs, please. Well, there you guys are. I love that, though. I love that, though. Love when that happens. Definitely have air signs coming in. The energy is coming in strong. Okay. The air signs, please. Okay. Oh, okay. You may have earth placements. Or maybe fire placements. You were yeah. Too many people entered the chat. That's how I felt. I just got a little overwhelmed. Too many people entered the chat. Air signs, what do you got going on? That too many people entered the chat, honey. Oh, that one wanted to, but then it didn't. What was that? Oh, let me tell you, if that came out, I'd have been like, all right, how many, what's happening here? Too many energies. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. The overall energy for this, very interesting reading, is the World. Okay, I have World at the bottom of the deck. This is fixed placement. So Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn. You could have those in your chart. Doesn't necessarily need to be, but the fixed signs are extremely stubborn. They are fixed. So that's seeing something a certain way and holding on to it. And I don't know why that's coming up, but maybe you envisioned your life a certain way and you held on to it for quite some time. I feel like that's ending. Okay, but because you're starting to see things from a different perspective, or some shift has happened and you are ending old cycles. You are moving forward, being able to, it says accomplishment, success, completion, recognition, mastery. So it's leveling up and away. Whatever's ending, whatever cycle is closing out, it's doing so. It's like a leveling up. It's like because you're graduating up. It's because you're moving on to the next cycle. And I'm going to be honest. Yeah, but it feels good. There's like growth there. There's, yeah. Saturn influence. Okay. Well, Aquarius is there. That's anyway. We have Libra out here with the Justice card. And that was like right out the gate. So you definitely could have prominent Libra placements, especially being an air, Libra's an air sign, right? So that's you guys, but there's definitely some type of balancing out. All right. Way this feels to me is that you've recognized where it's like you recognized where things were not working out anymore, where things were kind of unbalanced, and you've made the actual, like, you've put in the work to actually move on, to actually like get yourself out of or transition or exit from negative situations. Things are coming to balance back out. It's like a cause and effect. It's like the more that you distance yourself from any kind of negativity, any kind of toxic behavior, or just maybe even like a clarity, bringing some form of deep recognition or deep I don't want to keep saying perspective, but it's like something shifts inside. You're going to be going through, this week is going to be like a major shift for you guys. And there's something about, because you've chosen to moving, like the healthy way of moving on, or the healthy way of going about something, you actually put in the work, you paid attention to the detail, you saw where the problems were, you saw where things weren't lining up, where they weren't balanced, and like you actually took action to balancing them out. You actually put in, like, educated yourself, you pushed through, you were able to like hone in on your skills too, like during this process. That's what it feels like. And to me, it's like you're leveling up. You could be a Libra with earth placements, and that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or fire placements, Aries, Leo, Sag. But there was some type of hardship that you're moving on from. You're gaining your stability, your balance, your your creativity is starting to spark back up. Like the visions or the goals that you have for your life, it feels like those are changing. You may have also had to, there's something about maybe some if you had to like move from someplace, or that, and it kind of like hit your finances a little bit, or there's something to do with some kind of shift happened, and it made you have to really pay attention to your finances or how you were spending money. I feel like you felt like you were in a little bit of a lack, or that there was a little bit of a loss there, but you're changing that. You're changing that perspective. You're seeing where it's actually working out for you. This cycle completion, this ending, whatever it was that like completely like you had to move on from, it's going to be a success, even if you don't see it like that right now. But I do kind of think that you are, because I really feel like you're starting to get a realistic, there's a vision that you have for your life, or there's an accomplishment that you want to make, that you want to be successful in, and you're starting to see that you're going to have to move away from any kind of lack mindset, or thinking that, or like losing hope, or thinking that it's not going to happen, right? It's like a reinstilling of faith. You're definitely using your intelligence, using the wisdom that you've learned, to kind of expand on this vision or expand on this this goal that you have. But there's something about what your mindset used to be, and that's why it feels like that you're kind of leveling up in a way. It's like there was a mindset that you used to have, or some type of outdated thinking that kept you in lack. It like kept you not reaching for that promotion or for that job opportunity, or it kept you from creating or putting your creations out there, you know, and putting yourself out there in a way like that you lacked something on some way, or that like you just didn't have what it takes. Like there was like an insecurity there. That's changing. It's starting to shift big time. Like I think that the way that this is happening, it's also happening on a very emotional level too. Like you're starting to, we're going to clarify some of these things, right? But you're starting to, what happened here? You're starting to see, I just want to make sure. Okay. You're starting to see here that like you don't actually lack. This was a mindset. It was a mindset. I feel like whatever this shift that has happened, because it feels like the shift has already happened. It feels like you already kind of, you're in the steps, like you're in the thick of moving away from whatever was unbalanced for you. Because there's definitely some form of justice coming into your life, and it feels, it has something to do with your stability. So whether this is mental stability, emotional stability, like your physical stability, that's, to me, that's what's really like happening here. And it's healing you on an emotional level. You're going to feel like you can move forward, that you're able to accept opportunities when they present themselves to you, or that you can go and reach for those opportunities. It feels like you're definitely vibing a little bit higher. So you may even notice, because you're in better moods, because it's elevated, there's other opportunities that present themselves that you may not have seen or would have been aware of because of your mental state, because of like the lack. Like maybe you were aware of them, but you never would approach them or act on them or try to accept them because of your mental state, because of the insecurity that you had. But you're working on that confidence. You're working on being like, no, I'm powerful. I'm creative. I'm good. Like I have what it takes. I have what it takes. The King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, that's somebody that really has what it takes. Not only do they have like the charisma and the personality for it, they also have the discipline and the grit, the grit to get it done. Okay? All right, tell me more about the world here. Tell me more about the world here. Spirit, tell me more about the world. Yeah. I feel like you've been contemplating. Listen, whatever this ending was, it wasn't like you just, oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, you definitely, air signs may have earth placements, okay? Because I have the King of Pentacles again, doubling down on the fact that you are really getting grounded from here on out. Like you're moving into a very stable, and there's something that's like realistic or reliable about you. Okay, so anyway, this ending, I feel like you really started to try to figure out like what's going to make me happy, what's going to like really contemplating what's going to make me happy, and ending anything that's not that, right? Stop putting your time, energy, effort, resources into those things. And I feel like not only did this shift like your reality in a way, right? Because your mindset is shifting. It feels like an accomplishment to you, because you can feel It's like you can feel that you're making better decisions. You're making, it's like making better decisions. There may have been something that really like put the last nail in the coffin for you type thing, where it was like, all right, I gotta go. Or, all right, I need to get out of this situation. I need to leave this job. I need to, whatever. Okay. And that's why maybe it felt like you did take a hit. There was something that where you took a hit a little bit, maybe financially or just in your stability in a way. But I feel like you weren't in that energy very long. Tell me more about the Justice card, please. I just feel like you weren't in that energy. Right off the gate. Right off the gate. Four of Swords again. Oh, no, not again. I'm sorry. Also, I think also what's ending here, what cycle is ending here for you is being disappointed. Feeling like things are lackluster or stagnant or they don't work out for you. Anything like that. It's like you got some type of clarity or enlightenment that how you in yourself were contributing to those situations, whether it be your mindset or just sticking around in situations where you weren't happy or, you know what I mean? Like, anyway, the kind of peace that you are moving into, like, it's like you're very, conscious about your peace. What's going to make you happy? You've meditated on this or you're starting to get, it felt like you're starting to get very clear about what it is that's going to make you happy. And like, it's something that you really thought about. You really contemplated. You like checked in with your, like, you started communicating like, okay, like, I know something's not right in my situation now or where I'm at now. Where am I going to feel good? And I think that your higher self really started, you started to really listen to your intuition, like, really started listening to your intuition, almost really like strengthening a bond with your higher self is kind of how I'm feeling. This is like, there's something almost like you may have gone through some type of awakening or enlightening in the recent past, and it's really started to open, like you're really starting to notice the connection that you have with your intuition or your higher self. And it feels like that you've started to move with that. And that's why this thing is like kickstarting. That's why like your confidence and your stability is starting to come back. That's why like all of this thing, you're starting to really move with your intuition. You may also previously, this is for some small few of you, or maybe someone felt like this about you, but this feels more like your energy. You may have had a little bit of a fear of commitment or fear of almost like committing to the wrong thing and like having to like always having to like leave that or move away from that, or you know what I mean? Like a fear of like putting in and it's like, well, what if this doesn't work out? I don't think that you're going to like, you work on that fear. Like, I don't think that you're going to have, it's like you're overcoming a lot. You're overcoming a lot of your fears. A lot of whatever was making you feel very insecure. You may have felt very financially burdened as well. That it was a perspective. Again, it was a lack perspective. Whatever this insecurity, even if it was just financial, it's a lack perspective. It's shifting. The stagnancy, the burdens, the hardships, it's starting to shift. You're going to be putting in effort and realizing where that stuff is and actually doing substantial like practical things to balancing those out, to balancing whatever. Someone may have Pisces placements. Oh my God. Someone may also have Taurus placements. Oh my goodness gracious. Baby, let me tell you, it's doubling down. Definitely some like Venus, like this Venus. Okay, Venus just moved into Libra. Okay. This transit may be very good for you, air signs. I know it's conjuncting the South Node in Libra, so past situations may arise, but there is something here. There's some type of karmic justice that's about to happen for you, where, listen, I have the Empress and Justice here. When I tell you this is doubled down on Venus, this Venus transit, this is a very lucky time for you. Something really good is going to happen to you. Again, there's something about your creativity. There's something about your abundance. The stuff is coming in to be balanced out. What wasn't balanced is about to balance out. We have the Justice card out here twice and one in each type of deck. Okay. So this is doubling down on this. I'd like to be an air sign. Like, come on now. Come with it. You guys have done the work. Tell me more about this. You guys have done the work. Oh, that's why you felt lack. There may have been a situation in the past where you may have been in a commitment and this person, you felt very betrayed by this person. Or there was just always something happening where you were the one that was getting beat down. And if it's literally physically, please get some help about that. I would consider therapy, if trigger warning, if there was any kind of domestic incidents, because the way that they said like beat down like that, I saw that. So I'm sorry if anybody has dealt with that in their situation. Please get some therapy, get some help, reach out. Please reach out to me if you don't feel comfortable, like, please. All right. But anyway, there was definitely, you felt very like abandoned, left out in the cold by something that you were in a relationship with. You're going to be overcoming this. Yeah. The way that you started moving, the way that you started detaching, it's making it. You may have gone back and forth for a while about if you should leave the situation. There was something long-standing, like a long-standing commitment. There was definitely some secrets and lies in this commitment, okay, or in this situation, whatever it is that had like a long-term, that was something like that you were like committed to. So whether this is a work situation or, you know, like you were at your job for a really long time, or you were in a relationship for a really long time, this could mean maybe family, or maybe even some religious structure, right? If you were in a church or, you know, something where there was a higher form of structure, or maybe you were in school and there's something funky about the teacher, okay? But there was something long-standing that ended up having secrets and you felt betrayed. Like there was something that was hidden going on and you felt betrayed by this. And you had to walk away. You had to move away from this. And you may have gone back and forth for quite some time about that. But I'm telling you, you're about to level up. Like that, or somebody sees you as the one. Sees you as marriage material. Like literally sees you as marriage material. This is marriage material. Okay. Maybe because if you were in a marriage that you had to move away from, this could be a divorce. Maybe you had a divorce, a Taurus. If you're an air sign, maybe there was a divorce with a Taurus involved. Like a Libra divorcing a Taurus or something like that. But because there was some type of betrayal and you had to walk away, and it took you a really long time to figure that out. But I feel like now a lot of that stuff's ending, and you're emotionally, you're trying to figure out, you're on this quest. You're on a quest to figure out what's going to make you happy, where you're happy.